Using Screencast-O-Matic to record your lectures or your PowerPoints or other content that you want your students to review before class or after class. This is content that you'd put up on Schoology or in Google Drive and share with your students. So in order to get Screencast-O-Matic, it's fairly simple. From the Carthage homepage, you're going to go to carthage.edu/screencast, and you're going to get it to a login page. That looks like this. You're going to put in your full Carthage email address and password, and that'll open up Carthage's Screencast-O-Matic page right here. From this page, you can go ahead and just start the recorder and start recording your screen and doing a few things. You can also download the install and put it right on your computer. When you download the install, it's going to ask you for two things at some point. It's going to ask you what kind of plan you're on, and you're going to say team plan or choose that option. It'll also ask you for access URL at some point, and if that's the case, it's one word, all lowercase, Carthage College. So once it's installed, I'm going to show you a little bit of like how you'd go about using it and just a couple of like quick little editing features that you'd probably want to use. So I'm going to go ahead and launch Screencast-O-Matic right now. And so what this brings up is this, you're seeing a bunch of stuff on my screen right now that has been a bunch of like other content that I've recorded. And Screencast-O-Matic is the tool that I use to record quite a few things, quite frankly, just because it makes it pretty easy. And so if I just hit record on the upper right, it gives me the option, do I want to record the screen? Do I want to record the webcam? Or do I want to record both? I would say like most of the time people just want to record the screen, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do here today. So right now you're actually seeing like a really nice messy screen of mine, but I could also record like my webcam or both as well, but I'm just going to record the screen. So it gives me a little countdown, 3, 2, 1 to record. And what would I end up recording? Well, as an instructor, you could be showing something on a website and talking about whatever you would be talking about, obviously. You might be showing a PowerPoint and talking through that PowerPoint as well. So makes it really easy to record anything that's on your screen. You could be showing something in Excel, a pivot table, whatever students have, issues with. And I'm going to stop there. And so I'm going to pause this recording right here. And so I've recorded 42 seconds. So I'm going to say done. And it's going to ask you, do you want to save and upload it, quick share it, or edit video? So what I always do is I go to edit video first. And that way I could go back and review the video. But let me show you a couple things on here that you might want to think about when you edit. So if you see like right in the center right here, there's a nice yellow mark. And so the default in Screencast-O-Matic is to show my cursor. So if I want to have that on the video, I can leave it there if it's helpful, but I could uncheck that as well. Most of the time when it comes to video editing, I'm a sloppy video editor. 80% is good enough for me. Probably like 70% is good enough for me. But most of the time, what people want to do is they want to chop out pieces of the video, or they want to add a title. So you have a toolbar down here. And if I select tools, you notice I have like 10 different options right here. The most used option is just the cut option. So what that does is when I choose cut, I have a little drag bar right here. And so when I drag that out, I can cut out, for example, the first, couple seconds of the video. Actually, I'll cut out some more. There we go. And so now it just starts with that first piece of the web page right here. And I can put that cursor anywhere in my timeline and cut out, chunks on either side of of where that bar is right there. So that's how you make some really easy cuts. The other thing that people tend to do is put in a title. I like putting titles at the front of the video. So, if it's in Schoology, Google Drive, YouTube, it allows the end user to, quickly see, okay, this is what the video is about. So if you want to put in a title, if I go to Overlay and just add text and choose that option, I'm just going to say, welcome. I can spell welcome, right? To Carthage. And, you can make the text different sizes, different colors, things of that nature. And what I like to do is usually extend that title out to, 6, 7, 8 seconds. And you can put those titles in like anywhere, like along that timeline. So I'm going to say done. And if I was completely done with this video, or if I'm done like editing it at this point, I'm not going to upload it directly to Google Drive or YouTube. My preference is actually to save it as a video file first. And so, what do I want to call it? Where do I want to save it to? Which folder? I like publishing it first to like a folder on my desktop, some other place where I'm going to upload it from there, then to like Google Drive or YouTube, something along those lines. That way, I always have like a complete, collection of my videos. One of the nice things too in this scenario with using Screencastomatic is with that video, being edited, you can always like go back and you have that raw footage and you can change it as well. Thank you and have a great day.